Zel Boy Army, what is going on? It's your boy Zelonius and my spicy friend back here, Mr. Ainsley Harriet. He's been in his kitchen, in his tactics lab, cooking up some more spicy tactics for you. I really appreciate the support so far on the videos since I've started doing it again. If you like these videos, please literally like the videos. It lets me know that it's the type of content you boys enjoy. Appreciate if you sub to the channel. I'm trying to put at least 3 to 4, maybe even more videos out a week. Trying to give you guys content you want. Let me know in the comments below what type of stuff you want. So far, the tactics video that I did on the narrow that hit me 39 weekend league, it's been really good. It's been like nearly 25,000 views, which for my channel is really good. I appreciate the support a lot. If you like these tactics, let me know. I've had people tweeting me saying they've really helped them coming into my stream. That just the encouragement and support, knowing that these tactics videos are helping you boys out, means a lot to me. And yeah, if you don't watch my stream already, that's where you get most of the content from me. I stream probably 8 to 10 hours a day most days. A lot of it's high level rivals gameplay. We have football discussion. I'll talk in the stream about advice I'd give, different gameplay stuff. So it'd be nice to welcome you into my community over on Twitch. A link is in the description below. But to the video at hand, this is the ultimate best counter-attacking formation tactics on FIFA 20. Obviously, this is my opinion, but for me, I think this is a really good way of playing on the game. One of the reasons I think counter-attack as a style works well on this FIFA is because pace is so strong, and if you sit deep, it's so hard to break you down if you defend well. Obviously, if you defend well anyway, it's going to be hard to break down, but with these tactics, sitting deep will make a huge difference in breaking. It'll be so hard to break down, and then with quick counter-attack, it'll be really good. Obviously, this team help a lot, but there's cheaper alternatives you can use that'll help. I've put videos out with some cheap players that you can use. But yeah, we'll get to the tactics. Okay, so I tried balance and drop back. I forgot to change it back to drop back, but we're going to put it back down to that. Drop back is just so OP on this FIFA. It's so hard to break anyone down who's good at defending if they're on drop back. You don't want high depth at all, because if you have high depth, it's easy for someone to counter against you. And for the most part, I don't really think that you have to. I've lost my train of thought. For the most part, I don't think you really have to push up that high to defend against people, because long shots aren't that good. So you can give them space in the edge of the box. You make sure you've got men behind the ball to close it down. You want decent whips so people aren't getting in down the wings against you. But yeah, the defending part of the tactic is so useful, because having drop back and men behind the ball just makes it so hard for people to break it down. They'll get frustrated, start trying to attack you more, making stupid passes. You get the ball and then you counter. So the possession doesn't really make sense for a counter-attacking tactic, which is a little bit strange that you probably think, why has he put possession? But when I get to the instructions, I'll explain why it still works really well for the counter-attack. But it's still a balanced tactic that you're not forced to counter instantly, otherwise you're screwed. Possession works well for this. One of the nice things about possession is when you take a goal kick, you can instantly take it short to a fullback, because they'll be sat deeper and it'll be easy to keep possession for a goal kick. Goal kicks are so hard this year to keep the ball without this tactic, so be useful for that. I don't want that many players in the box, because if I don't get the quick counter that this tactic can do, then I want to be able to keep the ball, work the chances. And I just find 5 width just seems pretty balanced, gives you a bit of everything. In this formation, defenders on this year, you just want quick physical defenders. The better the defender stats, great. But like Adama Traore, for me, I'm not exaggerating, he is the best fullback in the game right now. He's got 30 defending. You probably think I'm trolling, but he plays better than the 90 Carlos Alberto did for me. The defending stats just don't even seem to matter for him. I only really feel the marking or now defensive awareness stat matters that much when it comes to around the box, just making the crazy blocks, and that's what your centre backs will do. Adama's going to be out the wing. He's going to be stopping the through balls down the line. He's absolutely crazy. I thought he wouldn't be very good, but when I've used him, he's the fastest player in the game. He's really strong. He's unreal. And yeah, fullbacks, pacey, strong. Centre backs, pacey, strong is obviously important, but you might want a bit better defending stats so they make more blocks at the marking. The midfield, 5-star weak foot's nice, so you can. One of the things about 5-star weak foot in the midfield that's so good is that what it allows you to do, allows you to spin and play the through balls on either foot. You want, again, box-to-box midfielders who can do a bit of everything. Sometimes, when you don't get the quick counter-attack, it might help to be able to go backwards and play with the midfield. But you also want the option of having quick midfielders who can join the counter-attack. The left forward and right forward in this 4-3-2-1, you want to be rapid, good dribblers, good finishers. They're basically going to be strikers anyway. This formation, one of the reasons it's so good at counter-attacking is that it's almost like you got the flat back four, which is good in defence, a midfield three, which can control the midfield and help jog back for the defending, but then the front three act as three strikers almost, whereas in the 4-3-3 they push too wide, and I just don't think it's very useful. The instructions, I leave the defence on just default. If you're really struggling on counter attacks, you can maybe put the fullbacks on stay back, but it will hurt your offensive options. The defence, I put the middle centre mid on cover centre just so he sits in the middle. Then I have the two centre mids on cover wing, but a lot of the time they will cover the centre anyway if that's where they need to be. All of my forwards are on. This is where the counter attack comes in. They're on stay forward and getting behind. The getting behind overrides the possession tactic, especially when you're countering. And when these three are on stay forward, if you can get the ball and break really quick, and you've got rapid players, all it takes is one through ball and you're in on goal a lot of the time. A lot of people have the fullbacks on balance, so if you have three strikers against two centre backs, if you make the right pass and use the pace well, it's going to be so hard for your opponent to defend it. You're just going to get so many easy opportunities, especially when when you drop back and invite pressure onto you. That means their team pushes up, and it really makes a difference in allowing you to sit deep and then counter at pace. Like I said, the possession tactic's good, because if this doesn't work straight away and your opponent defends it well, then you just get back into rhythm, start creating, and it's a balanced tactic. But this formation with the stay forward, getting behind on the three players who basically play as all as strikers, just makes a huge difference in allowing you to counter attack at pace. I put stay central on the middle striker because I always want him to be there. You can have the outside strikers playing a little bit more floating around, but you want your best striker. The best one needs to be in the middle because he's the one who takes the most chances. He's the one who's going to be doing the hold-up play. So someone strong is a benefit as well. But the three strikers really do need to be rapid in this for it to work. I find this works really well. You could probably even see out games with this if you wanted to go drop back one width, one depth, less players in the box. For this, I don't really have too many other tactics to add to this. I think this is like my ultimate seeing out a game tactic. 4-2-3-1 because it's just so solid defensively, with drop back one width, one depth, possession 10 width, so it's easy to keep the ball. Then everyone on comeback on defense. It's a dirty tactic. I'm going to do a video really going into depth on the ultra defensive tactic that's so hard to break down at some point this week, and I'll probably explain how it works. But yeah, this is what for me is the best counter-attacking formation at the moment on FIFA 20. It's a very viable way to play in weekend league. It will frustrate your opponent but give you a lot of easy chances. It's very hard to defend against. So boys, if you like this video, like I say, please like the video. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Thank you for the support. Peace.